Hey bosses, hey. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, and welcome back to another Bawse production studio. Today's video is going to be the 20 shirt order that I told you guys about in previous videos. So it's just going to be straight vinyl on shirts. This is how I'm doing this order this time. It's going to give you guys a contrast and a different of the length of time that it took to do the other one versus the prep and everything to do this one. Because the last one, you guys know, as you saw, was mostly sublimation and DTF film. This one is straight vinyl. All 20 shirts are going to be vinyl, different colored vinyl. I'm not showing you guys the whole cutting process, or this video would have been way longer than the 2 hours that it was, and that I cut down to 20 minutes. So it was a lot of editing going on. But I'm giving y'all at least a few little inches of the weeding part, because this part was the small part. This part is the big part. These two were supposed to be attached, but this was the first one I cut. But the first one that I cut, the lettering was too small, so I had to go in and adjust the letter size for the bottom portion of his logo, so I can make it a tad bit thicker, so my machine can cut. Them little R's at the side and that little circle, baby. That thing was difficult. But anyways, it got done. We got through it. Everything was everything. Like I'm doing, I believe it's like 4 different colors. I'm doing a black. This one is maroon, mustard yellow, a blue, a red, a white. So it's 6 colors. So it's just the weeding process. Y'all see how long this taking. Now if I was to sit here and let y'all see me cut all these vinyls and then turn around and sit here and watch me weed all these vinyls, half of y'all wouldn't stick around. I know I probably wouldn't, because that's too much long to work when you know you can cut here, cut there, snip it here, snip it there, and still forth like I did. So it is what it is. My voice is a little hoarse because it is early in the morning while I'm doing this editing, so please apologize. I apologize for my the way my voice sounds at the moment. Alright, y'all, so the weeding process is all done and over with. Now it's time for the fun part, and that's putting the vinyl to the shirt. This is my favorite part of the whole process, y'all. I love seeing the designs come together, come through, and become visually real, if you guys can understand that. But yes, and these shirts came out so good, y'all. Y'all just don't even know. I love the way it came out. But this video is going to be a couple orders. I don't know if I mentioned that. This one is just going to be the 20 shirt order first, and then we're going to move on to our very first tracksuit set. The customer wanted me to add his logo to his set, so he sent over his tracksuit, which I do. They do that for local customers. If you are not a local customer and you want to send me your stuff for me to put stuff on, I also do that too. I will pay for the shipping to ship it back to you. You would have to pay for the shipping to ship it to me. So I just showed y'all that I can you can line up your stuff with a t-shirt ruler and without a t-shirt ruler. You fold it in half. Your shirt is folded in half when you press it, like I always do. That is mostly how I normally do my shirts. I fold it in half, and that kills two birds with one stone. That gets the moisture out of the shirt as well as define my center crease of the shirt. Fold it in half, get your moisture out. You find your center crease. So when it comes to your design, you go and you fold your design in half. I'm using vinyl, so the vinyl folding in half is okay. If you're using sublimation, you can always also do it with sublimation, but try not to crease the inked part, the actual image, because the crease will show up in your clothing. I have done that before, so I'm speaking from experience. But if you fold your design in half when it comes to vinyl and you find your center line from your folded pieces from the shirt and the vinyl, you will be fine. That is normally how I normally do my vinyl. Fold my design in half as well as fold my shirt in half. Alright, y'all. I'm going to see if I can speed this up a little bit so we can get through this part, because this part right here is mostly going to be about just me doing all the shirts, adding all the vinyl to the shirts and stuff. If you see my dog walking around in the back, that is Chopper. Y'all met him when I did my cleaning of my studio, the reorganizing of my studio video. I introduced you guys to him. So he is sometimes in there, sometimes not. My husband is also somewhere in this background somewhere. He tends to stay with me at nighttime when I'm working in the middle of the night. Y'all might see him over there on that side of the couch. Somebody just laying on the couch. He does not leave my side while I'm working. He don't help me because he don't know what to do. But he gets orders in and he keeps me company. That is all I can ask for, and I'm fine with that. I work better by myself anyway. I work even better when he over there sleeping, ain't telling me or talking to me or nothing like that. But yeah, it is what it is. So I'm just gonna let y'all finish watching this part. Let me see if I can speed it up some. I'll come back when we start doing tracksuit. All right, y'all. I think I sped it up the best that I possibly could for it to still run smoothly. So we just gonna jump over into the next day where we start on our tracksuits. So for me, it's gonna be a couple of hours because I am going to my second job right after I do these shirts because the person is coming to pick them up right after I get off work at 10 o'clock tonight, that night. So for me, like I said, it's going to be a couple hours. For you, for y'all, because of the lovely world of camera magic, it's going to be a split second. See y'all soon. Right, but before we get into the second day, y'all check out the shirts. These shirts came out hot, don't you think? I love the way they look, y'all. Told y'all it's gonna be a couple seconds. Hey y'all, hey y'all, hey. I am back again, brand new day, brand new project. This is the sweatsuit, tracksuit that I was talking about. He wanted me to add his logo on the two front pockets of the jacket and the two front legs of the pants. So first we're going to work on the jacket. So this is going to be an extra tutorial on how to use Subliflock. Like y'all saw me do, I stuck that Subliflock down there for 5 seconds. Now I'm going to add my image on top, put the Teflon sheet over it, and we're going to sub this for 55 seconds at 400-degree temperature. Boom, boom, everything came out nice. That was very fast. So let me go through this one more time in slower motion for you guys. All right, so we're going to release the moisture. Be careful with your zippers because you don't want those to melt. Then we're going to add our Subliflock. I've already taken off that back sheet. Place it where you need it. Add your Teflon sheet. Remember, suede side, soft side up. Always watch for your zipper. Press that for 5 seconds. That's all you need. You just need it to tack and stick. Remove. If you have any tape taping it, remove your tape. Add your image. I have cut around my image so I can see the edges and lines so we can line up properly. Add back over you're supposed to be using parchment paper or butcher paper. I did not, but it did not bleed through because this is A-sub paper, and A-sub paper on small images kind of works out very well, believe it or not, without it bleeding through the paper. So we have completed our 2 front pockets. Now we're going to do the big image on the back pocket, on the back of the sweater, the jacket. So all I'm doing now is I'm just going to release the moisture. I'm going to flip it around, add my Subliflock, suede side up. Tack it down for 5 seconds. Remove your tape. Line up your image. And we're going to press for, after you add your parchment paper, we're going to press for 60 seconds. And voila, you have added your logo on colored clothing, just like that. Now we're going to move over to our pants. Same as before. Same as before, you're going to add your Subliflock, add your Teflon sheet, press for 5 seconds. Just long enough back on. Remove your tape. We are going to add our image. Tip. Cut around your image as close as you can. This small image, you probably could put it through your Cricut, but I just ain't feel it. You're going to press for your 60 seconds for sublimation and move on to the next. Last time, last one. Like I said before, add where you want it to go. Press for 5 seconds. After you have pressed for 5 seconds, you are going to release. Add your image. Line it up nice and tight. Press for another 30 or 50 seconds, I mean. And voila, you have completed your tracksuit. Alright, bosses, we gon' look at it. Always check over your inventory. Mistake checks. I realized his suit didn't have this all the way through, so I put it back through for him. lint roll what I needed to lint roll, and now we're going to fold it up. Alright, y'all. Thanks for watching. I'll see y'all on the next one. Like, comment, and subscribe. Bye.